Alright, so today I thought I'd take a look at the new Sentinel, which is called Taxon. Now, as this is a Sentinel that's been added into the game to be an introduction to new players to the companion system, I'm not going to use any potatoes on it. Neither the Sentinel or the weapon, which is Arthax, if I remember well. And I'm not going to use any rare mods either, so no Sanctuary or Animal Instinct or whatever. Because you basically get the Sentinel after completing the Venus Junction, and you basically do Earth when you complete Earth, and then you do the Venus Junction. And so you're not gonna get any rare mods for Sentinels, if I remember well from that. But as you're a new player, there's a pretty high chance that you're not gonna have any rare mods for Sentinels. And also you're not going to have any potatoes to be spending around on your Sentinels. And I think that spending potatoes on your weapons and Warframes is more important than spending potatoes on your Sentinel. And so, for this Sentinel, well, Taxon comes with 200 health, 100 power, 100 shields and 50 armor. And I've basically used the mods that it comes with by default, which is molecular conversion and retarget. I maxed them both. A rank 5 enhanced vitality, rank 5 guardian, rank 5 regen and rank 5 vacuum. So it gives this Sentinel a bit more utility, and obviously this, in my opinion, is a utility Sentinel. The damage of it is not really good, but the thing I like about it most is the fact that it creates overshield. So I've been playing with this today. I've been using this Sentinel in Sortie, and I've used the Sentinel in when I've leveled it up, and it basically creates overshields, and it's got pretty cool mechanics. Now for this, I've basically used Ration and Split Chamber. That's why I don't have any primary attached. But I'm gonna swap out Split Chamber because, well, I'm not sure how many of them have it, how many new players, but there's one mod I'm pretty sure you have, which is, where is it? Northwind. Because you get it when you complete the Venus Junction. No, it's not Northwind. The Cryo Rounds, Northwind is for melee. Cryo Rounds. And so, with that, the weapon that you get, Artax, has 24 cold damage, and a 2% crit chance. Basically these don't, just ignore. And so I'm not going to use this against high level targets either. I'm just going to basically show you the way it works, really. Frontier Lancer, I'm going to summon 20 of these guys at level 20. And it immediately starts firing it at them, and then it freezes them. This is basically what it does, it freezes them. So it's basically making them easier to catch up to. And then it attacks them. It doesn't deal a shitload of damage, but it deals some damage. For some reason procced radiation on this guy. Not particularly sure why, but okay then. But the rifle with those two mods doesn't deal too much damage. Now I'm waiting for it to create overshields, but as I have no shield right now, it's quite hard for it to create overshields. And so I'm gonna kill all of these guys, and then I'm just gonna summon one and see what it does to that dude. I think I have a better target for this to demonstrate the. You know what? Why don't I just do it the fast way? I think a Corrupted Butcher would be a better target for this, because I can dodge it. Yeah, see, it creates overshields. So I'm at 569. My default is 375, and it should create more. Although I'm not sure. Yeah, 763. See, he creates overshields, which is a really cool mechanic. And it just killed the dude. Well, it doesn't take too long to kill a level 20 Corrupted Butcher, to be honest. And you're better off using, I don't know, an MK1 Bratton. although I don't have one, or even a brand. I could just buy a brand, really. Yeah, so just for comparison reasons, I'm just gonna show how fast well, whoops, I forgot to unequip the attacks because I have serration on it. Just for comparison reasons, I'm just gonna use a level 0 brand against a level 20 corrupted butcher with serration on it. Yeah, it's a lot faster to kill it that way. But I don't know. You're not gonna be, in my opinion, you guys should focus more on modding your primaries and, you know, weapons that you actually use. The Sentinel one is sort of a bonus, and that's really how I see it. I just think you should leave it with the cold proc, because it's just gonna inflict a cold proc on your enemy no matter what, and so you're better off just using your weapons. But this Sentinel is pretty cool. You know, if you put a vacuum on it, it's a really good utility Sentinel. That's what I see. I don't see it as a Sentinel you would use to kill people with. So, you know, it's for new players, it's a cool Sentinel. For higher level players, or for players that have that are more experienced, I don't see it. I don't see why you would use it. Again, this was implemented into the game to be an introduction to the companion system, and so I'm not gonna give up my Prisma Shade for this Sentinel. I'm just not. It's just the way it is. I'd rather use this. Here, look, I mean, I don't use, just for you to understand, I don't use my Prisma Burst Laser. I just don't. Look, it's fully unmodded. I don't use it. It's just the way it is. It's because it takes up pistol mods, and I'm not gonna give up, I don't know, for example, this static cores for a Prisma Burst Laser that has no damage, and it's just the way it is. I know I potatoed my Prisma Shade, and I don't have the best mods on it, but hey, it works. I mean, at least it just works, and I've got the mods that I really need for them, for it really. And so that's what I think you should do. You should just toss it in there. You just use the vacuum mods and general utility mods, because this is what the Sentinel is intended to do. It's basically intended to be a utility Sentinel. And I hope you've enjoyed. And I don't know, if you didn't have this, well, for high level players, this is a mastery fodder. But for early game or new players, this is a cool introduction to the Sentinel world, let's say. It looks cool, so it doesn't look bad. Like, I don't know, the Prisma, I don't really like the way the shade looks. It's sort of like I don't know, or the worm, or the Deriga. I think I said that right. Anyway, I'm getting really off topic now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I tried to make a review that's more new player friendly, and that's sort of it. Now, until my next video, I hope you're gonna have an amazing day, or night, or afternoon, or whatever, and take care. But I shall see you in my next video, and until then, goodbye.